Nomads, save the game. I don't know. Nomads. I guess I like the game mechanic. I don't like the way that the game relies on that mechanic to save its own faults. The fact that old people just take up room in houses that really shouldn't happen. Like an 80-year-old living by himself, taking up a whole house. That shouldn't happen. But for the game to save itself from its own flaws, it has nomads. I don't think I agree with the use of nomads to do that. But you know, it works. It works. So then what are you gonna do? Population is still declining. It's still going down. Holy cow, look at that. That's insane. That's insane. All because old people refuse to move into a retirement home. Just gonna blame old people for everything that's wrong with this game. It's still problematic. You can still see there's a few houses with issues. Just old people not dying. But come on, bro. Indy, what are you doing, Indy? Come on. Earl, what are you doing, Earl? You're 70 years old, living by yourself. Why are you doing that? And you, Winterny, you're 47, you're on your own. How many more years are you going to take up this house? How many years of living by yourself can you possibly stand without going crazy? Winterny. Yeah, this is bad. Just bad. The population is still going down. I see those numbers. I see what they're doing. Still going down, but the adults are going down. We have children coming down the pipeline, as you can see. Number of children plus the number of students is enough to stop the decline of the yellow line. But the green line is going to go down until these children come through the pipeline to replenish. But it's going to stabilize. Look at that. Again, you reach that bottom and then you take in a bunch of nomads and then it stabilizes. I hate how that is used to fix your bad game mechanic. Because that problem, that decline should not be there. This should not be there in the first place. If you just program people to move in with each other when they get old, it shouldn't be there. It's gonna stabilize, and it's gonna climb back up again slowly. I don't know, do you guys want to keep watching this? I don't know. We're not doing anything, we're just watching the population go up and down, like we literally have built nothing. We've barely even touched this, we have to kind of move people around a little bit. Not much though. What just happened? 16 laborers just appeared? What? Oh, a teacher. Crap. A teacher died. A teacher died, we have no extra laborers, and all the children who were at school got bumped into laborers. Well, that sucks. I did not want that to happen, to be honest. Is that what happened? It is, isn't it? It is. I did not want that to happen. I would prefer they remain educated. I did not want that to happen. That sucks. Well, there you go. So that just happened. What are we gonna do about that? What do you want to do about that? Don't need food, I don't think. Forester? Fisherman? Gatherer? Well, I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. Wow, look at, oh, holy cow, there's 50 children! There's 50 children, look at those numbers! It might just do this over and over again. I don't know if it's gonna stabilize, or if it's just gonna go through the cycle again, because the last time we had 50 children, it led to this after a while. It's possible that this just might happen over and over again. What are you selling? Wheat. Do I want to buy your wheat? That's what I'm asking myself. Yes. Yes, I do. Except the price of firewood has gone down. Fascinating. Alright, I bought your wheat. Gonna make booze. Yeah, I did not really want that to happen. So now it's gonna do strange things, the population, because people are still dying. Old people. And it just put it interrupted the pipeline. So now there's gonna be fewer kids coming through the pipeline one at a time. I guess in the long run it's gonna come to the same thing, but it's interrupted the numbers a little bit. It's a bit strange. Also, they're gonna be uneducated, which means that they're gonna be less efficient workers. We have 94 homes, 84 families. But they're all full. I guess single people are not counted as families? Terrible. That mechanic is pretty terrible. And it's pretty easy to fix. It is pretty easy to fix. There's no reason why old people should not move in with other old people to free up houses. Because this is always gonna happen. Like, there's no way. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Just bad. So we just maxed out on food. These guys are making alcohol like crazy because we bought some wheat. That looks fairly stable. Let me just look at this. Interesting. We seem to be stabilizing. It's slightly increasing. Although just as I say that, a bunch of people die. Alright, how are we looking now? It's old couple there. Old couple there and there and there and there. I think we're down to about still quite a few, aren't there? Let me just keep clicking. Maybe like 2/3 old couples or like old people taking up houses? Approximately. The situation is improving, like you can see it. You can see the change in the numbers. There's a lot more young couples. Like you can just look at it and see. And we are past the demographic crisis, just like that. You watch people grow old and die for a decade, and then the problem fixes itself after that. Alright, well, there you go. There you go. Dustin, go away, Dustin. So now that it's picking up again, does that mean we're gonna hit this again? It might. Are we gonna hit another population crisis? Or are the lines different this time? Like is that increase? No, it looks exactly the same. Like this here looks exactly as what happened back here. So it's conceivable that we might find this problem again in about 15 years' time. Alright, I'm gonna take a break here. I'm finding this quite interesting, although also quite frustrating, the way that it's not really a player, like a strategy thing, it's more like a game mechanic thing that this happens. I do want to keep like watching these numbers and see if they actually balance out or just flatten out eventually, or if we just keep fluctuating. If it just keeps fluctuating like this, then it's like a lot of drama for no good reason. If the numbers eventually flatten out, because it has flattened out before, like here, if it does flatten out eventually, then I'm kinda okay with it. I would still question why it's not more reasonable. Like these pick up and downs that are kinda out of the player's control, they're not really, like it's not really good. You know, this sort of thing, it doesn't happen in real world population dynamics, because once you hit here, people can figure out what they need to do to not have the population collapse. But the game, the people in the game are just terrifyingly stupid and they can't figure out to move the old people in with other old people to free up houses so that they can avoid this collapse. And there's nothing you can do to change it neither, because you can't move the houses, or you can't move people manually, right? So it's just a purely game mechanic problem. But I want to see how this plays out after this point. Because like some of the stuff might just happen for no discernible reason. Alright, I'm gonna save the game here, and I'll come back and continue just running this game at 10 times speed and seeing what the numbers do. I don't know if you guys are interested enough to kind of watch that with me. But I'll be recording it and I'll discuss it when I see it happen. Alright, let me just save this here. Pause the game, save it here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.